here it is. I remember when this came for the first time to our group, it was brand new. It's a 1975 Polaris 250 cc Colt, and it sure doesn't look like it looked like when it was new, but I'm going to take and clean it up and see if I can get it running. Here's the hood that was on it. A little worse for wear. I see there's a piece missing up in here. Here it says Colt 250. It's been some fiberglass work done on it. Headlights are gone. I got the sled inside the shop and took the muffler off. So I took the spark plugs out to see if it had sparks, because I don't see a electronic ignition box on here. So I'm assuming it's points. So I have my electric starter here, and I really feel fortunate, being this has got points, that I have spark in both of my spark. So I feel pretty happy about that. So next thing is to put a little mixed gas in the spark plugs and see if it'll fire. We'll find out. I have got the spark plugs back in, and I primed it with some gas through the carburetors. So we'll spin it over here and see if it'll run. So I'm promising. That sounded good. Next step, take the carburetors off, go through them. I'm sure they're dirty from years of sitting around. Gas tank has to come out, that looks dirty inside. And I don't know, fuel pump's got to be here somewhere. I wonder if that needs to be worked on. Yeah, there it is, mounted into the carburetor there. So, we'll see what happens. I'll get started again. Well, I got the carburetors apart, and surprisingly they're not too bad. It's pretty clean in the bowls, a little bit dirty in the bottom. I'll have to run them through the washer there and get them all cleaned up. We're going to take a compression test now and see what we got for compression. I've got my helper here. Are you ready?
Yep.
And that shows 120 probably.
You can mix with 5.
That's the mag side. Okay, got her in. Ready?
Yep.
Turn it a little more. There you go, right there. Okay. And that one reads, well, that's got 130 maybe. That's what that one reads. Anyway, looks like we got compression. Carburetors are done, cleaned up. Got the machine cleaned up. Got the engine back into it again. I've had it running. It runs pretty good. I'm starting to think it's a 76 model. Working on it here. These rubber boots in here. You can see there. This one's cracked over there, and this one's cracked. And you push it here. You can see it open up there, so it needs new boots. But I've had it started and it idles a little fast, and I'm sure that's why. It's leaking air, so I haven't got the belt on it yet. Working on taillights now. Got the seat back off. Wires have all been chopped up from in the compartment there where the tools are. There's been hardened wires, so rewiring. Doing the brakes now. It's got a hydraulic brake system and they weren't working. I put fluid in it and they still didn't work. Bled them and everything, and found out that the brake pads are completely gone, worn out and gone. So that involved taking the clutch off of it here. And take the clutch off and install the new pads in there. So I got the chain case opened up here now and cleaned that up and everything. And there's a clutch set up here. This is the this would be the inner sheet, one closest to the chain case, and the outer sheet is right here. And here's the brake disc for the brakes to work on. This has to come off, and one of the pucks goes into here, right into this here, and the other one goes on the other side. And that's the one that the hydraulic cylinder works on. Here's the whatever you call it, the ramps and stuff, and it's got a lot of miles on it because the plastic pads are about gone. So I guess over to them. There's the cover for the chain case and the sprocket for the top. But I've got the brake pads coming and a couple other things, and I've ordered these too. So basically what I got left is the hood to work on. And I never redid the dash much. I cleaned it up as good as I can, but and the hood, this is what's left of the hood. It seems like on these old snowmobiles, the windshield goes first, and then it's the hood. Maybe the seat and then the hood, or the hood and the seat, or whatever. But anyway, this, I don't know, this is the hood off of it, but it really has had a rough time here. The fiberglass around here and the cracks out of it, and the grill is gone. So I got lots of work here. I don't know, we'll see. I've got an old hood down in the shed, but it's worse than this one, I think. So that's my next project now, work on the hood. Working on the hood now, doing a little fiberglassing. The front here hood was totally demolished, so, and sanding. See, the old decal showed through when I started sanding. Somebody had primered it. Decals were underneath, so anyway, I've been all over it with the rough sanding. Now just starting to do a little fiberglass work up here. This is busted out yet, broken out yet and stuff, so fixing that up. And put a little Bondo on the top up here just to see how it works out. Looks good, so just keep on sanding and Bondoing, I guess. Go around the yard a little bit. That's pretty much done. These boots, like I said before, boots are cracked. You can see a crack there in the boot. So I got to get them because they're coming. And I've been working on the hood. Got it all sanded down. I've started to paint on it. I got a couple coats of paint on the hood now. So I've got a vent coming for this. The vent is cracked for that. I got that right here. There's the vent that was in there. The corners are broke out and there's a thing missing in the middle. So that was, I got found one of them coming, and I got a set of decals coming. So it's not perfect, but it'll look presentable anyway. So anyway, that's it for now. A little more painting and let it dry for 3 or 4 days and put the decals on, and should be getting close to done. Sled printer, Slinger, Wisconsin. So we'll open up and see what we got. And here's the dash. This is the dash cover. And the only decal I could find for on the hood was the 340 Colt. I could not find a 250. So I'm just going to put the Colt on top and I'll cut the 340 off of there. Anyway, and this is the side strips for the side of the hood. Slinger, Wisconsin. sled printer. Nice decals. The 250 Polaris Colt is running. It's up and running. We've driven it around the yard a little bit, but we don't have enough snow to do too much. We need to get a couple hours on it, work all the bugs out of it. It only has one headlight. Maybe sometime I'll find a grill for it. But I did find the toolbox, so pretty happy about that. So, more snow, get some hours on it, and then we'll do some trail riding.